Today I've got 3 great knives to show you. All 3 are birthday knives. It was my birthday a week ago, and these are 3 knives that I've been given. I'll go through them in detail. 2 new ones and 1 old one, and stay around for the older one. I really need your help in finding out a bit more about this. I've really struggled to find out much about this knife at all. Let's start with the CRKT one. So this was a birthday gift from my son, from my eldest son Tom, and it's a CRKT Venandi. So this is model number 7100. It's a Rogers design and it's UK friendly. The Venandi means hunting or striving for in Latin, and it's a really nice example of a modern traditional folder. So just starting with the outside, you can see the scales here. These are made of G10 with a sort of wood grain effect. The big benefit of the G10 means that it's really grippy, but it's also light. You can see it's sort of got a flying squirrel shield on it, and I really like the way that the torque screws end in these nice triangular shapes here. So you can clearly see the CRKT. It's a relatively easy pull, and it has a nice walk and talk. Really nice action. You can see it's a clip point and it's a flat grind. The steel is 8CR13 MOV, so that's a stainless steel, and it's been bead blasted to give it that nice satin look. The cutting edge is 75mm, and I'll put that up in inches as well. It's a really nice light knife. It weighs in at 51 grams or 1.8 ounces. And it's definitely UK friendly carry. The overall length is 183mm or 7.2 inches. It's a really nice carry, nice and light. You can see the Rogers design etching on there and the CRKT logo. It came super sharp. And it's a really nice carry. This won't be one of my everyday carry knives. This will be one of my Sunday best or office carry knives. So I was really pleased with that. So a big thank you to Tom. Just a bit more of that lovely walk and talk. Now, I'm not going to show it today, but just a little bit of a taster of one of my other presents. This was from my other son, George, and it's a Halter Force axe. I'll go through that in more detail in another video. The second knife is this Lionsteel, and it's in Santos wood with a satin finish. So let's open it up and let's get rid of the box. And I am really pleased with this. Now, a big thank you to my friends in the Slip Joint Sanitarium Discord group, because they sent this to me. It was organised by Elan. Thanks to Will, Tony, Mikey, Nige, Slippy, Naked Sean, Randy, Marion, Elan, Griff and Dave, and anyone else I missed. There's also a couple of other things in there from Randy, which I'll go through next. So this is a Lionsteel and Lionsteel Barlow, and they call it the Dom blade, which is this gorgeous sheep's foot. And if you look at this, you can see it's got a really nice swedge. It's got a nice long nail nick and the nail nick is on both sides. Let's take a closer look. You can see the etching on the blade, and the steel is M390. I'll come back to that in a minute. So the handle material is Santos, which is a sort of a rosewood or mahogany, and it's a great modern traditional. I love the shape of it. Sheep's foot is my favorite knife shape. And you can see on this has a flat grind with a secondary V edge. This one also came very sharp. Sorry, I'm making a hash of this, but so it came super sharp. So just looking at the blade is 75 millimeters or 2.95 inches, and it's really nice fit and finish on this. So the M390 steel, this is a martinistic, so stainless steel. The M390 was originally developed for molds, for injection molding, so it's very wear resistant, pretty tough. It maintains the shape of the edge well, so you have to sharpen it less. Has a really nice satin finish. See if we can get a closer look at that. And because it's M390, then really you need a diamond stone to sharpen this. The frame and the bolster, they're both made of titanium, which means it's pretty light really. So it weighs in at 60 grams, and I'll put that in ounces just up here. So I'm really pleased with this. This also has a lovely walk and talk, a nice solid thock and thud. Really solid. You can see it's well centered. Lovely finish. So I was carrying it today when I was in our head office, and I think it's a beautiful modern folder, a real sort of gentleman's carry. Nice and easy to open, but a nice strong back spring. Lovely shape, great for doing pull cuts. So cuts super well on the point as well. So big thank you to the Discord group that sent this through. And it's my second Italian knife. I have an 8.0 fixed blade as well, but I just think this is fantastic. And with that came a leather sheath, and this fits perfectly in it. So tip up. This is a Randy sheath from Randy's WSG, and his knife slip making has really come on. So I love the color of this sort of olive green. It's beautiful. That fits in there nicely, so it's going to protect it in my pocket. Now, the other knife that I have, the CRKT, yeah, I didn't show that. So really well centered, really well finished, super nice on that. And this also fits in another Randy slip that I have that Randy sent me last year. The last knife, now this was also sent to me by Randy. Randy's from Randy's WSG, and this is a Trink colon advertising knife. Let's see if we can get a closer look at that. And it's got this interesting cover on it. Now, I've got no idea how old this is, and I'm hoping somebody knows. I'm guessing that it's from the 60s, maybe 70s. Maybe this is celluloid on here. I'm not quite sure, but it's a really interesting sort of pearlescent cover on there. It's a nice knife. It's 9 centimeters or 3.5 inches long, and it comes with 2 blades. Let's just have a quick look at the main blade here. And it's got a tang stamp, which, if we can see it there. So the tang stamp just says Rostfrei, Germany. So it could be from Solingen. I know that some of these are, but I would have expected it to say that. But it's got a nice spear point blade there, or pen blade. Really nice shape. It's in good condition as well. It's not super sharp, but it's not bad. Then there's a smaller blade as well. Now, interestingly, this just has a capital R on it. Nice little pen blade. And again, this is sharp as well. So I think this is sharper than the main blade actually. And then in addition to this small blade, there's a corkscrew as well. It's a little bit stiff, but a really nice knife. You can see the they look like maybe nickel silver pins on there. Nice and slim and pretty light as well. So this weighs in at 37 grams or 1.3 ounces. I'd really like to know a little bit more about this, and if anybody else has one or knows more about it, if you could let me know in the comments. Let me know which knife you like out of the three. Do you have a preference? This isn't a keep, carry, scrap, by the way, if you've seen one of my other shows. So really pleased with all three knives and the slip. So a big thank you to everybody. Had a great birthday, was really lucky with these. Hope you liked the video, and please let me know in the comments which one you like best. Why not check out this video or this playlist, and I'll catch you in the next video.